all, welcome to my channel Learn with Sahasresh. Today we're going to see some Excel features that are going to make your workbook a lot better, useful and explanatory. So let's get going. So the first feature I'm going to explain is the Smart Lookup. This option is present in the Review tab and Insights group. It allows us to search for definitions, images, web pages and etc. from the web in the workbook itself. For example, if I type ball in the cell and click on Smart Lookup, it automatically serves the web and gives the results in a side pane. For example, the meaning, the images, etc. The next feature is the AutoSum. This feature allows us to perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, average and etc. So to perform this and show you guys, I just prepared some numbers right over here. So let's get going into how to do the addition first. Select the cell in which you want the sum to be and click on the AutoSum drop down arrow present in the editing group of Home tab and then click Sum. The formula for sum is put up in the cell. Now just select the cells of which you want the sum and click enter. The sum of all those numbers is put up in the cell. Now for subtraction, the destination where you will go is the same, but the process after that is different. After clicking the drop down arrow of the AutoSum, you don't have the option like subtraction, right? So for that, you will click the more functions option. A dialog box appears. Type difference in the search bar and click go. Now click the IMSUB option and click OK. Another dialog box appears asking for the two numbers. I enter 106 as the first number and 2054 as the second number and click OK. The difference of the two numbers is being entered in the cell. Now, what if I want to subtract three or more numbers? We are only able to subtract two numbers in the method that I said. So for that, it's a bit hard process, but it can work for how many as numbers you want. Just put the equals to sign in a cell, select the cell, type the minus sign, select the next cell, minus sign next cell, minus sign next cell. Like that you can go on selecting the cell and just click enter. The answer is right here. Now for average, multiplication and such kind of other mathematical operations, just do the same process. Click on the drop down arrow of the AutoSum and select the option there. If you don't have it, click on the more functions, search for the operation, enter your data and take the answer. We also find this AutoSum feature in the formulas tab and function library group. The next feature is Thesaurus. We find this in the review tab again and proofing group. This option allows us to find synonyms for the words that we use in our workbook and also improve our English, thus making our context more clear and mannerful. For example, if I type the word discount in the cell and click Thesaurus, it opens a side pane and gives words related to that or the synonyms of that, like reduction, markdown, concession, deduction, and etc. The next feature is called the copy as picture option. Now for example, if I select this cell I8, copy it and paste it right here, I'm getting it as a text. But what if I want it as a picture? It's a very simple way. Just select this cell and right in the home tab you have the clipboard group. And can you see this two pages kind of option? Click on the drop down arrow and click copy as picture and then click OK. The cell is now been copied as a picture and if you paste it, as you can see, it's been put up as a picture. This can also be performed with multiple cells. Like for example, I select the cell ranges from I4 to I11. I click the copy as picture option and click OK. And if I paste it, it has been pasted as an image. Now, if I type something in a cell and I want to change the font of it, I select this cell and in the home tab itself, I click the drop down arrow of the font and then select my cell. But it will be hard for me to do this all the time, right? For this, the fonts option will come in handy. This will be present in the page layout tab and themes group, fonts. Click on the drop down arrow and you will automatically see some fonts right here. These are fonts that are default in Excel. I want to add my own fonts. Click on the custom fonts option at the bottom. A dialog box appears. Click on the drop down arrow of the heading font. Just select your font and body font also if you want. Select and then click OK. Now whatever you type in any cell, it will be put up in the same handwriting.